Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And after lots of videos, now we're going to talk about the Skoda T57. What's this tank? This tank basically it's let me just change the language for you. All right, this tank basically it is the supposed tier 8 for the for the branch. What I'm doing saying about this, because this tank has the fast autoloader gun that has the TVP. Let me just do the screenshot for you. Okay. Oh, this hopper is a little bit higher respect the last one. As you remember, the last one was the Expo, and 99,000 gold. Uh, I cannot say it's worth it for 9,000 gold, but let's jump into the action. Let's see how this tank compares to the others. Full tank, no full tank. Let's compare. Of course, the main tank that I will compare this with. Let me just put the Skoda T57. The tank that I said it's better in every situation is the Italian Progetto. And I don't see, maybe a Lorraine for TT. I could actually, because they don't have the same clip, you know. Maybe a Bastion, Brask for the clip, you know, smaller damage respect the Lorraine. And that's it. Those are three main tanks that I want to compare. First of all, 202 millimeters of penetration, 242 millimeters of penetration with APCR and AP. Progetto has everything better, and the Bacchation has, you know, very similar, very similar penetration. But this one has much higher alpha and, of course, much higher module damage, and this one are pretty the same. But the Progetto has more DPM, and in part of that has an auto reloader gun. So that is why I say that the Progetto is better. Shell velocity, this is a good shell velocity. Caliber, of course, 89 millimeters. Accuracy, of course, the Rask has worst accuracy. Those two are quite alright, honestly. The speed wise is actually quite fast. 22 power weight ratio and 65 all armor. The armor doesn't count the tank, honestly. And this how the tank compares. Of course, Progetto and Brask are better, but we are not here to talk trash about the tank. We're here to talk about the tank, the Skoda T. What's the name? Sorry, the Skoda T27. A thing that is very good on this tank is the clip damage. It has 4 seconds to shoot 3 shells that deals 240, so you actually do 720, yeah, was worth it. And because the intra-clip reload is so low, it's 1.8 intra-clip reload. Let me just check. Okay, it's so low. The accuracy, the dispersion could be better. I'd improve it only because I really don't like tanks that don't have good dispersion, honestly. Apart of some exceptions, of course, I actually maybe do this, maybe turbocharger here, and you could actually use a stabilizer to actually improve it, but not here. And yeah, stabilizer. It was a cut. The stabilizer, or you can drop the vents or the turbo for the improved aim. Yeah, here it goes, 0.43, and that's what I like, honestly. But it's up to you. It's up to you to decide. Apart of this, we are talking about the tank. I try to make this video as short as possible because you have only one day. So, the tank has a very great. It doesn't have very great EPM, but it has very great firepower. Because with our 4 seconds to shoot 3 shells, it's high. It's a lot, honestly. All the other specs, the armor, of course, doesn't exist. The armor I received doesn't. This I think it doesn't have armor. And yes, hit points are fine. I think that I say uh, this tank for me is quite average. It's not good or P something. It's quite average. Average pen, average speed, average health, not average armor, but he has much better gun. It's respect other mediums. So this tank is fine, guys. I don't think this tank is that powerful, in my opinion. Maybe I didn't play light a lot, or maybe I not good enough with the tank. But for me, it's an average tank. It's quite normal. And for 42 euros, it could be not the cheapest, but it could be quite cheap to see other tanks that are in the shop. For example, let's try, of course, mediums because heavy tanks cost more. No, heavy tank mediums. Medium, yeah, it is quite more pricey respect to other mediums. But this is a fine tank. It's a fine tank. The damage per clip it's very great, as I said, and that's all the tanks has offer. Only the damage per clip, nothing else. Uh, do you have to buy it? Honestly, I'd skip this. I'd skip this because maybe there are much better tanks, and this one is useful only for check training. I don't know if it has even the same radio man gun driver loader. Let me just check immediately for you. Yeah, it has the same, so it's very useful for check medium tech to the trainer. If you like check mediums, this one maybe you'd enjoy, but in the others, I don't think so. I know this is a good tank. Yeah, this is a good tank, but I think that there are better offers when we'll go upper to the advent calendar. But this is a fine tank. If you buy it, you aren't going wrong because this tank has a very good burst damage. Sorry, burst damage. Uh, so we are here for 7 minutes. I don't know how I waste 7 minutes, but okay. If you enjoyed the video, put a like. If you don't put a dislike, this tank could be worth it. Or if you like check mediums. And see you soon.